All right, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like Clash Royale just doesn't want you to win? You grind, you push trophies, you think you're finally climbing, and then suddenly, bam, a losing streak out of nowhere. It feels like the game is against you, right? But here's the truth. It's not the game that's stopping you, it's the way you approach it. And if you stick with me until the end of this video, you're going to have a completely different mindset about how to climb, how to progress as a free-to-play player, and most importantly, how to enjoy the grind instead of getting frustrated by it. The first thing we need to talk about is mindset. Clash Royale is not just a game about cards, it's a mental battle. Every time you hit that battle button, you're not just testing your deck, you're testing your patience and discipline. Here's the golden rule: never play angry. Losing streaks happen to everyone, even the pros, but the difference is how you respond. If you keep pushing tilted, you're basically throwing trophies away. So rule number one, set a personal limit. 3 losses in a row? That's it. Stop, take a break, come back later with a clear head. It sounds simple, but this habit alone will save you hundreds of trophies in the long run. Now let's move into one of the most important skills in Clash Royale, Elixir management. I want you to stop thinking of Elixir as just purple juice and start treating it like money in a bank account. If you overspend, you're broke. If you invest smart, you build wealth. Every single trade matters. If you defend with 3 Elixir against their 5, congratulations, you just gained 2 Elixir on them. Do that 2 or 3 times in a match and suddenly you're the one controlling the game, not them. The best players don't always have the flashiest decks, they just know how to spend smarter. So next time you defend, ask yourself, what's the cheapest way I can stop this push without overcommitting? Build that habit and you'll notice your win rate skyrocket. Speaking of winning, let's talk about deck choice, because this is where so many players go wrong. You don't need every legendary, and you don't need to switch decks every week because you saw a new one on YouTube. That's the trap. If you keep jumping from one deck to another, you never master anything. Instead, pick one solid deck and stick with it. Funnel all your resources, gold, wild cards, upgrades, into those 8 cards. You'll be surprised how much stronger you feel after just a few weeks of focused upgrading. And don't worry about chasing the meta. Good fundamentals always beat shiny distractions. Decks like 2.6 Hog, Log Bait, or Miner Cycle have been around for years because they rely more on skill than on levels. Mastery always outlasts trends. Now here's a little secret no one talks about. The way you place your cards matters more than the cards themselves. I'm talking about tile. Perfect placements, spacing, and timing. Dropping a building 1 tile too far can lose you the game. Placing your musketeer in the wrong lane can give your opponent free poison value. These details are what separate average players from the ones who climb. So here's an exercise: go back and watch your replays. Not just the losses, but the wins too. Ask yourself, could I have defended cheaper? Did I place this correctly? Did I give away too much spell value? Reviewing replays is like free coaching from yourself, and it's one of the fastest ways to improve. Alright, let's talk about progression, especially for free-to-play players. This is where patience comes in. Clash Royale is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't waste gold upgrading random cards just because they look fun. Stay disciplined. Focus only on the cards in your main deck. And here's another tip: don't ignore card requests in your clan. Trading and donating are some of the fastest ways to get consistent upgrades, and being active in your clan pays off in the long run. Also, save your gems. Don't waste them on silly emotes or random offers. Use them for classic challenges or special events where you can win cards and gold way faster than grinding ladder. Gems are basically your free-to-play superpower. Don't throw them away. But let's be honest, no matter how smart you play, sometimes the game feels unfair. You'll face someone with over-leveled cards or champions when you don't even have one unlocked yet. It's frustrating, I know, but here's the motivational part. That's what makes free-to-play victories so satisfying. When you beat someone with stronger cards, it's not because the game gave you a handout. It's because you outplayed them. You made better decisions. You were smarter, more patient, more disciplined, and that's something money can't buy. Every trophy you earn as a free-to-play player has twice the value because it represents skill, not just spending. And here's something I really want you to remember. Clash Royale is not about winning every single battle. It's about improving every single battle. If you shift your mindset from I need to win to I need to learn, suddenly every game becomes progress, even the losses. You learn timings, you learn matchups, you learn how to stay calm under pressure. Over time, that knowledge builds up and makes you unbeatable, even against higher level players. So to wrap this up, here's the ultimate free-to-play blueprint. Control your mindset, master Elixir trades. Focus on one deck, upgrade with discipline, watch your replays, and never waste resources. Do this consistently, and I promise you, climbing is just a matter of time. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen. And the best part? When you finally hit that next league or that new personal best, you'll know you earned it. Not because you paid for it, but because you worked for it. And trust me, that kind of victory feels way better than anything money can buy. So next time you queue up a match, remember, you're not just playing a game, you're sharpening your strategy, your patience, and your mindset. And if you stick with it, you'll climb higher than you ever thought possible. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and I'll see you at the top.
Hey, if you're watching this, you're probably tired of losing matches, stuck at the same trophy count, and wondering, what am I doing wrong? Let me help you reset. Take a breath. Because I'm going to walk you through a strategy mindset that's helped thousands of players, myself included, climb the ladder completely free to play. The first thing you need to understand is this: Clash Royale is not about upgrading everything. It's about specialization. You need to pick one deck, just one, and stick with it. Preferably a deck you enjoy, something you can master over time. Whether that's Hog Cycle, Splash Yard, or Royal Hogs, it doesn't matter as long as you connect with it. Next, and this is where most free-to-play players go wrong, stop spreading your resources thin. Don't upgrade cards just because they're popular. Upgrade only what's in your deck. Every gold coin, every wild card, every book you earn, it needs to go into your core 8 cards. That's how you gain real power without spending a cent. Now let's talk about playstyle. Many players think they're losing because their opponent had champions or max level cards. But most of the time, it's not that. It's a lack of patience and timing. Every card you play must have a reason. Learn to defend first and only counterpush when it makes sense. Don't just panic drop cards on the bridge. Let the game come to you. Here's a powerful tip. Start tracking your opponents when conditioned. If you know they have hogs, save your building. If they're running minor poison, don't clump your troops. Start reading your matches and adapting. You'd be surprised how much smarter gameplay can close the level gap. Another common mistake. People treat losing like failure. But every match is a lesson. Take 30 seconds after a tough game, watch the replay, and ask yourself, what could I have done better? Was your elixir management off? Did you overcommit? This reflection will make you better than 90% of players who just hit next and keep repeating the same habits. Now here's a little motivation. Climbing as a free-to-play player isn't easy, but it's also not impossible. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be disciplined. You need a plan. And most importantly, you need to believe that improvement is possible without spending a dollar. So if you're stuck, don't give up. Go back to your deck. Focus on what you can control. Play with purpose. And trust me, with the right mindset, you'll rise. You're not just another player. You're someone who's willing to grind smarter. And that makes all the difference.